Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
There we go. There we go. Now we got some audio. Welcome, everybody. Cap Nation Live. Hopefully no technical difficulties like last night. If they start acting up, please do let me know. Welcome, everybody. Cap Nation Live. Glad to have everybody. Sorry for not hitting the microphone on button. Always. Thanks, Sly. Appreciate that. Great day yesterday for everybody from Cap Nation for the live show. 3-1 on free plays yesterday during yesterday's live shows. The only one we dropped was the Reds' first inning no run prop. Sadly, we dropped that one. Sad. So if the stream gets choppy or anything like that, please do let me know. YouTube is giving me a yellow warning for stream health, but it's not telling me why. Let's see here. Video output low, whatever that means. So, nonetheless, not going to be live for too long this morning, but wanted to go live. I had an opportunity. I do have an appointment that I am going to be heading to here in a little bit. So we're going to do a little live show this morning. And the plan is hopefully to go live again later on in the afternoon as well. Roughly same time as yesterday. That would be the ultimate plan. We'll see if it happens. As long as I get back in time, we will. But again, great day yesterday for free plays. We're going to try and do it again today. As you can see up on that board, there's nada up there. No free plays yet. All right, no free plays yet up on that board. You know what that means, right? It's time to change that. See if we can't put something up there. Hopefully you guys all had a great and blessed Monday. It was definitely a whirlwind kind of day. I actually had a losing day on my personal plays yesterday, believe it or not. First one in a few. First time in a few days. After 3-0 on Sunday. If you guys can see, I'm actually clean shaven today. You know, I got out of the shower Sunday night, and I was like, all right, we keep winning. I'm a little superstitious. I go fishing, don't bring the banana in the boat. I don't walk under a ladder. I don't step over anybody. I walk around. So it's safe to say, I've got a few superstitions. And so Sunday night, get out of the shower. I'm like, we just swept the board. We went 3-0. Just went 3-0. I'm growing a summertime beard anyways. I usually wait until it's cold, until the wintertime. So off it went last night. The bookie killer says the A's blew out the Mariners. I got them at minus 139 when they were down 1-0. Fantastic. We definitely loved the A's, as I was saying before the live show got cut out yesterday. I did bet it myself too. So that was a nice one. Neverez, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, little morning sports action. We got the NHL starting at 9 o'clock on the west, noon on the east coast. Florida Panthers, New York Islanders. Islanders up 1-0 on the series. They're a minus 120 favorite against the Panthers. Coyotes play at 2:30. They're up 1-0 on the series. We took them in game 1. They're a nice little dog again today with a total of 5. Nothing crazy early when it comes to Major League Baseball. The first game's not until, I believe, it's 2 o'clock, 2:10 between the Pirates and the Twins. Pirates getting their butts kicked late in that game yesterday. Twins not doing enough damage to cover the run line. I had the Twins yesterday as a personal play. It was one of my 2 losses. Had them on the run line, minus $1.20. Ended up winning the game outright. But unfortunately for us, it was a 5-4 victory. And tied going into the bottom of the ninth. That happens. It happens a lot. Bookie Killer said, I think I'm going to bet Chicago over 1.5 first period. Should be a winner long term. It usually is. Until the books start getting back to doing what they do, adjusting the line, and then they'll start taxing you minus 190, minus 210. Once they get onto the trend again, they'll start taxing us. Indians, Reds, going down at 6:10 Eastern time, so really no early Major League Baseball action, which I'm actually surprised with their season. I'm actually really surprised there's no day games, especially with monsoon season, although the rest of the world doesn't really have to worry about that too much. Just a couple areas. A little early NBA action with a 1:30 Eastern time game between the Nets and the Bucks. The Bucks laying the big number. It was 18.5 at 5 dimes. It's up to 19 now. The Bucks in the restart in the bubble laying 19 against the Nets. Total is over and under 229. Then after that, you've got a 2:30 Eastern time game between the Mavericks and the Kings, which we gave out a free play on. And if you want to know what that free play is, then all you need to do is watch the daily free play video. And if you know what it is, please don't post it in this video. It's the reason why we make the videos. Alrighty, so again, like I was saying, some of you might have missed. Sly says, speaking of monsoons, we're on tornado watch on the East Coast. Prayers for you guys, and I hope you guys stay safe. Sly says, man, Kyle, if the Spurs could have held on yesterday, had them at plus 465 and plus 1,600 live, but hey, they cover and it went over, so still came out on Came out in the green. Being in the green is what matters. But yeah, that definitely would have been a nice one for you there, Sly. That would definitely have been a nice hit. Alex, good morning. Good morning. Alex, I did see an update on merchandise. I believe mugs are arriving today. Hats are arriving Friday. And t-shirts, I haven't seen. I believe they'll be probably coming Monday or Tuesday. I'll probably get a shipping notice tomorrow. But I figured I'd let you know, keep you updated, since you ask often when we're going to have some Cap Nation merchandise. Again, I do apologize for the show yesterday, the stream. Good morning, William, tuning in via text. Thank you, brother. The stream shutting down on us yesterday. Not sure why, to be honest. Definitely not sure why the stream decided to take a crap on us yesterday. It had nothing to do with the internet, unfortunately. I wish that was what I could blame, because that would be an easy fix. Router or Cox or whatever the case may be. Had something to do with live stream and their studio software. And it had nothing to do with it here. So, unfortunately, there was nothing that I was able to do to fix it, and when that happens, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because there's no changes that I can make to unfreeze it or whatever. Never has saved me a 3X shirt. I do believe we ordered 3X. I think we have up to 3X, I think. But if for some reason we don't, I'll make sure that we get some more on the next batch, because I know we have some more coming in. I think they ordered up to 3X. I know they ordered up to at least 2X, because that's me. So, Sly, I actually like that one before you retracted it. We got a Cap Nation hammer coming out. Cap Nation branded hammer. Not a bad idea right there. To hammer the books. It's funny, I actually had somebody contact me about Cappers Nation branded coffee. And I'm like, dude, nobody will buy that shit. Last thing I'm going to do is start selling Cappers Nation branded coffee. But I had a company call and offer to brand coffee and coffee beans for us and pods, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'll stick to my Starbucks beans and the espresso machine. So, because we're not going to be live for an extreme amount of time today, want to go ahead and jump right into some of the games, especially some of the early games that I know I more than likely will not be back live for. Starting in the NHL, we're just going to go over some things. Not going to get too far in depth, because I literally have about 30 minutes where I can be live, and then I got to get going. I got to get on the road. So we're making a family purchase. We're buying a bunch of acreage up in the mountains. So I guess you'll call it the Johnson Family Ranch. Too much Yellowstone on the TV. Makes me want some property, some cattle. Bet you guys could all see me riding a horse, huh? But it's coming. It's coming. So we're buying a bunch of land. So I need to go meet the land broker and go over some things this morning. But I will be back, and the plan is to go live later on in the afternoon. Again, break down the rest of the games. But taking a look at the NHL real quick and what to expect there. Panthers, Islanders. Mr. Blevins, good morning. The Yankees minus 2.5 did come in for you. The better team prevailed like they should. Doesn't always happen that way, but it definitely happened that way. Congratulations. Congratulations. Panthers Islanders, first game on the board. Taking a look at their last game, guys. Islanders ended up beating them 2-1. Low-scoring game. They scored a goal in the first, a goal in the second, and Florida finally got on the board in the third, and they made a game out of it. They made a game out of it, except for they scored too late. Scored with 20-something seconds left in the game to make it 2-1. Little too much, too late. And here they are. Here they are. You know, the Islanders goaltender played a fantastic game. He stopped 27 out of 28 shots. Semyon Varlamov, I believe is how you pronounce his name. As far as that game goes today, the total on it sitting at 5. I wouldn't necessarily base game 1 off of what we expect to happen. You know, if you take a look at the Islanders, their last 4 games before the shutdown, 3 of the 4 went over. They had 8 goals against the Canadiens, 7 against the Senators. There was 5 scored in an overtime loss against the Hurricanes, 9 against the Canucks, and here they are in a super low scoring game against the Panthers. Obviously, playoff atmosphere, defense wins championships. It's the Florida games that have been generally low-scoring games, but they definitely had a stretch there where I think it was 7 out of 8 games went over 6 or had 6 or more, with the one being a 3-2 game. So as far as the total on the Panthers and the Islanders game, I do sneakily lean, and I say sneakily. Of course, I didn't bring my pen, did I? I do lean towards the over in this one. As far as the Panthers go as a whole, I liked what I saw out of New York in Game 1. The over 5 is kind of juiced. It's minus 125. So if you want the over 5, you're gonna get taxed a little bit. But if you take 5.5, you'll get plus 140. I would take the over 5. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go grab my pen real quick. That way I can keep track of exactly what we do. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Literally 10 seconds. All right, we're back. We're back, and I got a pen so we can start writing this down to keep track. Yesterday's lean, speaking of leans, not that bad. If we go back over what we did yesterday, we did lean on Atlanta. We did drop that one. Soroka, torn Achilles. Oh, man, poor kid. So we dropped that lean at plus 115. White Sox Brewers over 9.5. Squeaked that one in. Ended up being a 10-run game. The Lakers over 217.5. That was a winner, as well as the Lakers team total over 111.5. That was a nice win there. So leans yesterday, great. Free plays even better. Free plays were very rock solid yesterday. Going 3-1 for everybody. Going 3-1 for everybody yesterday. But as far as today, so far, Florida and New York Islanders over 5 is what I lean towards. Taking a look at the other game, another total that I actually really like is in the Coyotes and Predators game. Coyotes up 1-0 on the series. They were off to a hot start, and the Coyotes coming back motivated, 100% motivated. I did see a lot about them in when they finally opened up team facilities. The Coyotes were all on board. And team on a mission. Team on a mission. The fact that they lost their GM, that established, basically, he put the whole team together and exactly where they are today. Had a falling out with ownership, and magically, as the team was reporting to, I think, phase 3 of the NHL restart, old Johnny Boy just got up and left. So, Coyotes coming in, men on a mission. Logan says, I'll give you guys all a for sure thing. Brewers' money line is going to hit without a doubt. I wish you luck, Logan. People come in here every day and give the for sure things. Just remember, guys, it's sports betting. It's professional sports, even college sports. Same rules apply. Shit can happen. And they generally do when you least expect it and you need it the most. They usually go the opposite way. So definitely good luck there, Logan. I hope you hammer it home, buddy, and I hope you win. Back to the Coyotes and the Predators. I do like the total as well in this one. A little early action total. This is a 2:30 Eastern time game, and the total, in my opinion, is a tad low. Total coming in at 5, but they're going to tax you. It's over 1. It's minus 130 right now if you want the over 5 option. Arizona and Nashville, little lean on the over 5. I will be betting the over 5. I'm not going to hammer it real big. I'm going to bet it, but I am definitely a fan of it. As far as, the first 5 on this game, the first 5, the first period over is actually plus money, and that's something that definitely stands out and is attractive. If Arizona wants to have another successful game, they're going to have to get out to a quick start against Nashville. Nashville is already down 1, so they're definitely going to want to make a statement, and they're not going to be sitting around waiting for an opportunity. They're going to go out and find opportunities and create their own. So you have, one team that's definitely already a game down, and then you've got the young and hungry Coyotes that are definitely going to be out there to make a statement. So I do lean towards the first period over 1.5, and the fact that you actually get plus money, I kind of like that as well. You guys know me, I do like my first period overs. And we've been successful betting them. We definitely have been successful betting them. As far as the Blue Jackets and the Maple Leafs go, Blue Jackets got the best of the Maple Leafs the other day. Personally, I think Toronto is the better team. They are coming off their big loss. As far as this game goes, I do lean towards Toronto. I do like the Maple Leafs. Frederik Andersen should be starting for the Maple Leafs again today, and hopefully he has a better game than he did in Game 1. But again, just a little lean. They're minus $1.40 as well. So just running down the list of the early stuff, just because I'm not going to be around until probably later in the afternoon. Kind of like when we went live yesterday, probably around, I would say, the 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time mark when I'll be able to go live, more than likely, assuming I make it back in time. Gearing over to the NBA, I'm still kind of chapped yesterday about the Heat not covering against the Raptors. That one definitely still stings, and it prevented myself from having a winning day on my personal plays. We would have ended up being 2-1 and not 1-2 if somehow the Twins would have covered the run line, or the Heat wouldn't have fouled with 0.7 seconds left on the board. So, but it's all good. It's all good. Everybody knows the bounce backs are even bigger even bigger than the losses. John Murphy, thoughts on the White Sox and the Brewers tonight? We're going to be going over that game a little bit later once we go live later. Going to just touch the early stuff because I'll be heading to an appointment here in a little bit, and I want to make sure that I touch some of these early games for you guys before I end up getting off live. Normally we go live for an hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes 3, and we reach out and touch just about every game on the board. But I'm not going to have that opportunity this morning, so I want to go over just the early games and focus on those. And then the plan is to go live sometime between the 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern time slot. And obviously I'll post on Twitter as well as a YouTube community page as well. Premium play members that are on the International Baseball ended up going 1 win and a push. 1 win and a push. Overnight, we also had 1 game canceled. No harm, no foul there. Sly says, bounce back means it's hammer time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hammer time is coming. I was trying to pull up my Twitter so that way I can post a link to it. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting exactly what time that we'll be going live in the afternoon, assuming that I can make it live. We'll be going over that a little bit, or I'll be posting that there. Jerry, good morning, sir. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing great. So there's a link directly to my Twitter. And we're definitely going to have some fun today. Hector, thank you. I saw you signed up for the Premium Play Restart package, which is pretty cool. Every one of our premium plays in the NBA and Major League Baseball until the end of the NBA Finals, including the next guaranteed Saturday play. So thanks for jumping on board that, brother. It's glad to have you back with us because I know you've been, I think your 1 year package just ended just the other day. So if you're not on premium plays, it's going to be a big day for premium plays. There's 2 more posted. There's actually 3 posted. However, they haven't posted the play on the 3rd one yet. We're waiting to confirm some information on it before we post it. And once it's posted, we'll let everybody know. But yeah, if you're looking for some good premium plays, today's the day. My personal plays have not been sent out yet. I will send them out shortly. Literally when we get off live. I'll be actually sending them out while I'm driving to go meet the broker that I'm dealing with. So, alrighty. So NBA early action. Brooklyn Nets and the Bucks. The big line game. This is the biggest line that we've had so far of the bubble. And if you want to bet on the high-flying Bucks, you got to lay the juice. All right, you got to lay the juice today, let me tell you. They were 18.5 in most spots. Now, 5 dimes just a few minutes ago. Oh, they bumped it back down to 18.5. They went from 18.5 to 19. They're back down to 18.5. Personally, they probably blow them out by 25 or 30. But NBA bubble experience. We all have zero betting it, with the exception of the last couple days. However, this is as close to the NBA playoffs as the Brooklyn Nets are going to get right now. Manuel says yesterday around 10 p.m. the Bucks were minus 13.5. I never saw them at 13.5. The lowest I ever saw was 18.5. Hopefully you bet them and hopefully they honor it, assuming they were to win. But as far as this one, Nets coming off their 118-110 victory over the Wizards on Sunday. They're both coming opening up back-to-backs. As far as this one goes, they probably cover, but I can't in the bubble, which is a playoff experience basically. An 8-game shootout to hopefully, increase your record and make the playoffs. So it's as close for, as some of these teams will get to actually making the playoffs. This is it, basically. Either that or we'd see the Golden State Warriors here, which we don't. So for that, I can't lay the 18.5 on the Bucks. The Nets, plus 18.5. I think it's a loser, but it's definitely attractive, if you know what I mean. Getting 18.5 in a playoff atmosphere, even though it's not technically the postseason yet, I'm going to just lean. I'm not going to bet it, but I do lean towards the Nets plus the 18.5. I definitely feel it's definitely kind of trappy in this environment. Now, the over 229, I'd lean a little stronger than I do on the Nets, plus 18.5. Again, the Bucks probably blow them out. They probably cover 18.5 easily from the first half all the way to the end of the game. Probably rest their big men for at least a quarter of the game towards the end because they'll be up so big and it'll be a loser. So I'm not betting it, but I can't lay the 18.5. So for that, I do lean on the Nets, the other side. But as far as the total goes, between the Nets and the Bucks, I do lean the over 229. Again, leans are things that I just lean at, throwing you guys ideas, bouncing ideas off of everybody here on YouTube or Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, Facebook Live, wherever you're watching. And the plays that I'll actually bet will be ones that I actually tell you, or the free plays, or premium plays, or my personal plays, because I bet every game that we put out. And then some, as you guys can see. How about that damn Dodgers first inning no run, huh? That one sucked. Damn Dodgers. Reds first inning no run. We lost $1,300 yesterday on that one, but it's okay. We made $2,000 on the Braves first inning no run. Thank you, Lord. As far as the second game goes, Mavericks and Kings. Mavericks lane. It's down to 5.5, guys. It's down to 5.5. Kings plus 5.5. Money line at 210, minus 210, plus 175 for the Kings. Total over and under 236. Individual team totals have the Mavericks over under 121, 115.5 for the Sacramento Kings. That's where you get your 5.5 point difference from, is right there. As far as this game goes, I do have a daily free play video out on this game. If you want that game, please go watch that video. It is very well close to being a premium play as one could get and not be a premium play. I still believe that it should be. So if you want that, please go watch that video. If you don't know what it, or if you know what it is, please don't post it in here. That's why we make those videos. Ty, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining us, sir. Glad to have everybody here. If you're new to our YouTube channel, take 1 second out of your day, first of all. Okay, take 1 second out of your day. Hit that subscribe button right down below. That way you do not miss a beat on anything that we do. All right? Hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell right next to it. That way you get instant notifications each and every single time we drop content. You get notified. All right? And again, if you haven't already done so, do us a huge favor. Hit that big thumbs up button. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free content. 7 days a week. 365 days a year, rain, shine, sick, healthy, in the office, at my house, working in the garage, or on vacation. Speaking of on vacation, where's my Central California people at? Anybody in here? I know I got a lot of clients in the farmland of Central California. Fresno, Merced, Bakersfield. In that general area. I'll be heading your guys' way in less than 3 weeks. Either motorhome towing the Jeep or the truck towing the Jeep. Hopefully it'll be the motorhome, assuming I get it out of the shop. But we are going on another rock crawling 4-wheel drive trip. And we're going to try and have some fun. I doubt I get any service where I'll be. So the live shows will probably have a day or two off. I know. That sucks. But hey, anytime you get an opportunity, late in life to go do something with your father, you got to go do it. But I'll bring you guys on vacation with me, and you guys can go see the Doozy Ursham off-road trail. Do a little rock crawling, camping up in Shaver Lake. But I will be driving through some of your guys' parts of town and necks of the woods. Alrighty, so as far as the Mavericks and the Kings go, with the total being 236.5, taking a look at Dallas, their loss to the Suns the other day, 117-115, rightfully so. We leaned on the Phoenix Suns, plus the points in that contest, which was a nice lean. I wish I would have bet it myself personally. I didn't. As far as the total goes, it's still below what we would need today. Obviously, I don't pay much reference to that. The Kings coming off their 16-point loss to none other than the Orlando Magic. Beating them up. Chris Smith, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. So as far as the total on this one goes, the last time these two teams faced off, it was in February. I believe it was right before Valentine's Day, February 12th-ish. Dallas smacked them. Smacked them right in the face. Beat them by 19. Put up 130 on them. It was like 130 to 110. Let me see what it was. 130 to 111 on the 12th of February. We saw a total of 240 points scored. I think the total is going to be close again. I think you see close to the total, but I think the total's a little high. In this game. We've seen quite a few games still stay under. I'm going to lean between Dallas and Sacramento. I'm going to lean towards the under here. Call me crazy, but I am going to lean the under 236.5. I might put a little stake on it, not much, but I do lean towards the under in this one. Now the 1 p.m. West Coast game, 4 p.m. East Coast game, because I'm not going to be back to be able to go live in time. That's the Suns, who we were just talking about, who just beat the Mavericks, going up against the Clippers. This is definitely going to be a tough game for them. They're Clippers. Tough game for the Suns. Clippers laying 8.5 against the Suns, catching 8.5. Minus 380 on the money line for the Clippers. Lakers yesterday already wrapped up the number 1 seed coming out of the West. Austin Marshall says, I like the Kings with the spread. The public loves the Mavs. To each his own. To each his own. I wish you the best of luck. Fading the public. That works sometimes. You like the under as well. Very nice. But Suns, Clippers, taking a look at the last time Devin Booker and the Suns met up with the Clippers, they suffered a 10-point loss, 102-92 in that game. Super low-scoring game for the super high-flying teams. Again, this one, I don't have $1 on it yet, but believe it or not, I like the under. All right, I like the under quite a bit in this one. But again, it's still you get the high scoring Suns, and the Clippers are very capable to put up some big numbers, depending on how much their defensive players actually play and how much effort they put into it, knowing that the Lakers already locked up the number 1 seed. The best that they can do is 2. The best that the Clippers could end up in is the number 2 seed. So I do lean towards the Suns and the Clippers under. And right now it's under 230 at 5 dimes. Now as far as the side on this one goes, no real opinion. If the Clippers come out and play like they should, and like they're capable to, just like they routed and rolled all over the Pelicans 126-103 on Saturday, they should have zero issues running all over the Suns. However, this is Suns are they're 2-0 in the bubble. And they're looking to make a splash, looking to make the playoffs, looking to make the postseason. So again, for this one, I do lean the Clippers, but I don't even lean it enough to want to bet it. Sly says that Rockets under is a nail biter, Kyle. I eat too much barbecue to make a heart attack pick. Rockets under. Who gave the Rockets under? Or you did. I didn't give the Rockets under. I leaned Dallas and Sacramento under, and I leaned Suns and Clippers under. Austin, you expect them to fight to the end? Most teams generally do. Christmas says nobody. I was going to say, I didn't think I gave out the Rockets under. Today, and we'll talk about that in the afternoon when we go live. Rockets, Trailblazers, with a total of 243. The last time they met up the end of January, it still was under 240. I think it was like 237. And again, we'll dive into this one more later, but this would definitely be a hard one for me to take an under. But at the same time, 240 is an extreme amount of points. But I mean, even against the Bucks when the Rockets got the 116 win. Alex, we'll talk more about that on the next live show, but so the Orlando Magic, Indiana Pacers, the total at 225 seems high. For all intents and purposes, it does seem a little high from the outside looking in. I know their last meeting did not get that high. I'm actually pulling up the last time they faced off against each other. It didn't get it anywhere near the 225 mark. That's for sure. It was like 117, 111, 106 actually. And then even the prior meeting before that on November 10th, obviously, long time ago, a lot has changed. It was 111, 109, 102. With the Pacers getting the victory. Jerry, I like Harris and Laughlin. I like the book at Harris and Laughlin because you get the Caesars betting rules. Where was the other good book that I liked there? When we go, we stay at Harris takes care of it because it's Caesar's own property. When we go, we generally stay there. But, what is it? The Aquarius, I think it was called. we played there a little bit. We gambled, played some blackjack and some slots, and I did go look at their sports book, and it was definitely a nice little atmosphere. We get it. Let's go Nats. Saying it once is cool, twice is okay, 3 times is but any more than that is too much. All right. See you in 5 minutes. No hard feelings, Ben, the best YouTuber. I do appreciate the user interaction, but no need to spam the same message 12 times. Now, there was a question, and I did not mean to skip over it. I actually meant to answer it. Dylan Bennett asked, Milwaukee -6 first quarter, good value. Here's the thing. I have a hard enough time trying to take a first half bet, let alone taking an NBA game and betting the quarters. In my personal opinion, if you're going to be betting quarters, especially in the NBA, and we have a frozen screen, so hopefully that's not bad things to come. But if you're going to be betting quarters in the NBA, my personal opinion is you should probably take that money that you were going to bet, go to cappersdirect.com, pick out a package, and get on board. And we'll actually turn it into a good investment. Or take that money you were going to bet on a quarter, go buy your wife, your boyfriend, I don't judge, your significant other, something nice rather than bet a quarter bet. There's so much that can go wrong in a quarter bet that, to me, it's straight 100% gambling. And the difference between us and other people, we try and take the gamble out of, as much of the gamble aspect out of it. So, Dylan says the Nets are practically a G League team. Milwaukee may get up big quick and rest the starters. They may be a little rusty today and know that they're playing a G League team and really not put their effort in. So it is the NBA. You got to give the Brooklyn Nets credit. Regardless if they're getting 18.5 or 19 points, the Nets are still in the NBA. So to say they're practically a G League team, remember, this is the NBA. They did just beat the Wizards 118-110. Obviously, the Wizards ain't the Bucks. But any team can win on any given day. Just remember that when it comes to professional sports, there's a reason why they're in the NBA. And for all you know, the coach of the Bucks won't be playing the players as hard. So, and as far as the Bucks go, the coach has already said in the bubble they're coming in to coast. Austin says, call me crazy, but if I had to take it, I'm going to go with the Nets. I did the same thing, Austin. I lean towards the over 229, and I'm not going to bet this game, but if I had to, and they probably get blown out, you know what I mean? They probably get blown out. They probably lose by 25 or 30, but if I had to do anything on it, which I don't, thank God, but if I did, it would be with the Nets plus the points. It's a bubble. It's a playoff atmosphere. The Bucks don't have to do anything. The Bucks just need to coast. All right? The Bucks just need to coast. This is a tune-up, and I would not expect to see their stars playing into the fourth or late into the game at all. So I do have to get going here in just a few minutes, guys. So rolling over the first Major League Baseball game, Pirates, Twins, Musgrove on the mound for the Pirates, Berrios on the mound for the Twins. And there's my land broker, but I'll call him back. Musgrove, he's 0-2 on the year. Not to say that that's much. It's a very early year, obviously. But 0-2 times it by 2.7 is what he technically would be if it was a full season. But it's not. He went 5 2/3 inning in both of his starts against St. Louis and the Brewers. He gave up 3 runs in both games. He gave up 5 hits in his first game against St. Louis. He gave up 4 hits against Milwaukee. Against Milwaukee. The problem is he's given up 2 long balls in both games. All right, he's given up 2 home runs in both games. Both games he's had high strikeouts. 7 in the first one, 8 in the second one. But he's walked batters. He's walked 3 in each game. So far throughout through the season, you've got Musgrove sitting here with a 1.32 WHIP and pretty damn high ERA for number 59. Nick, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Better late than never, but we will be getting off live. Austin says potential trap game. Bucks have Miami on Thursday. I do agree. That's why I couldn't lay 18.5. Keep in mind, guys, the bubble is like a playoff atmosphere. Some teams are warming up and really don't give a shit, and other teams, this is their playoffs. If they don't succeed, they don't make the postseason. So, for some of these teams, the Bucks, the Wizards, the Suns, these teams are actually fighting to do something. The Magic, these teams are fighting to do something. Whereas the Heat, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Rockets, the Bucks, the Celtics, they're already all but in. Well, the Lakers, we already know, are number 1. And they just need to fine-tune their chemistry and get back to game shape. So, some teams are fine-tuning while other teams are on a mission and trying to make the postseason. But back to the Pirates. Back to the Pirates. Berrios on the mound. Good old Jose back on the mound, guys. He did go 5 innings in his game against Cleveland. Gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. Had 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. Taking a look at his outing against the White Sox on the 24th. His opening day start gave up 5 runs on 7 hits. He got lit up in 4 innings, guys. He was held to 1 strikeout and 1 walk. He got dominated in that very first game. However, there's no denying the fact that the Pirates are playing like bums. Not Pirates. They're playing like bums. They're 2-8 on the year. And then you've got the Twins, 8-2. And when you got a hot team, they've won 4 straight. It's baseball. You generally ride the hot streak. Unfortunately for the Twinnies, they're laying a big number today. All right? They are laying a big number today. And if you want to bet them, it's going to cost you. I took them on the run line yesterday, and they bit me. They won, but it took the bottom of the ninth. Now, this line was as high as 230 before we went live because I really do like the Twins today, except the fact that Berrios is on the mound. But hot teams will find a way to put up enough runs to let the pitcher piggyback off of them more times than not. All right? But Berrios on the mound, he's burned me so many times over the years. He's not one that I like to bet. The line is down to minus 197. The run line is minus 115. If I was going to do anything in this scenario, yes, definitely trying to beat his former team. Not to say that that's always what's going to happen. But in this one here, the one thing that I do like the over 8.5. All right, I do like the Twins. I lean the Twins. All right, I lean the Twins in this scenario. So I do lean towards them laying 1.5 on the run line. It's minus 115. But as far as free play goes, which I'm going to give you guys because I do have to get off the live feed here in just a minute. But as far as a free play to start us out on, I do like the Pirates and the Twins. And this one's over 8.5 right now. It was at 9, and I liked it at 9. The fact that it was actually bet down to 8.5. Wow, that one screwed it up, huh? We'll put it up on the board. There you go. You guys should be able to see that one for everybody that tunes in as well. Chris says Minnesota in the over. Definitely like it. Austin says go Pirates. I'm all over the Pittsburgh today. I think it's a great play. Pittsburgh's got value. They've been trending in the right direction as far as keeping games close. But unless you're taking the run line, close doesn't count. All right. They lost 5-4 against the Twins. They lost 2-1 against the Cubs. They lost 4-3 against the Cubs. Before that, they got beat 6-3, 3-0, and it's been a while since. It's been since the 28th. All right, it's been since the 28th of Tuesday. It's been a full week since their last win, and they've been trending in the downward direction. They lost 5 straight, whereas you've got the Twins who have won 4 straight. So you either got the Pirates who are going to snap their 5-game losing streak, or they're going to have 6 straight losses and give the Twins their 5th loss. And unfortunately, regardless of Berrios on the mound, I don't think he's worth laying $1.97 on. I really don't. Is he a quality pitcher? Yes, he can be. Has he shown that so far? No, he hasn't. No, he has not in his outing. Even in his outing against the Indians, he pitched 5 complete innings. He did give up 2 runs on 3 hits. He gave up a home run. He's given up a home run in every one of his games. But he did have 6 strikeouts against the Indians, whereas in his White Sox game where he got lit the F up, he had 1 strikeout and a walk, and they did some damage on him, and they did it quick. As far as that, and I mean, that happened in the first inning. As far as that goes, again, I do not believe he's worth minus 197, let alone the minus 230 that was put out on him late last night. All right, folks, so enjoy that free play. I do have to get out of here. I do need to go to my appointment. We're buying some land up in the northern part of the mountains. So enjoy that one, guys. And we're going to get out of here. I will be live later on this afternoon is the plan, hopefully around sometime between the 3 and 4 p.m. West Coast time. 2 and 3 p.m. West Coast time. So we're shooting for the 5 to 6 p.m. slot. I'll post on my Twitter at CapNationKyle, as well as on the YouTube community page when we do go live. If you want a bunch of leans on all the early action games, we already gave them out. Hit the rewind button. Probably gave, what do we give out, 9 different leans so far. Remember, system plays, there's 2 new ones starting. If you're not on the system plays, get on them. They're absolutely amazing. Get a week on sale for $2, season for $1,000. If you don't believe, ask around. People in the live chat will tell you how good they are. Do us a favor, give us a big thumbs up in the video. You want a free play in the NBA game between the Mavericks and the Kings for the early game, feel free to go watch the daily free play video. There's a good one in there. That should have been a premium play. It's just needed to be a little bit more to be a premium play, but I would more than likely myself bet it accordingly. But anyways, good luck, everybody. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid, and we will see you guys all live a little bit later on in the afternoon. Good luck, everybody that's betting